Now everybody can get a surgery in Cleveland to Dallas. What do you think about that? Has it exploded too much? Is it too accessible to be able to cut off your genitals, in your opinion, Buck?
Well, yeah, that's really why we sit here, because of the Josh Seiter thing. And
Mhm.
yes, I 100% agree. It's too accessible. We should never be giving this to children. We've never given it to children. It's gone off the rails. Anyone, why do you think Josh got away with that for so long? Anyone can be trans. You could be trans right now.
I have been trans. I put on the Chuck Friendly. I am trans. Buck, how dare you misidentify me? No, but you are right. It has gotten silly. But when you were doing it, you got lampooned, you got hated. Now you get promoted. Dylan Mulvaney is the most famous person on the internet. Does it make you sick, or what? How does that make you feel?
Well, first, I want to say an adult can do whatever they need to do with their bodies or whatever. So I want to say that first. But what I also want to say is we now have a space where there's influencers who can influence a large group of people. So people like Dylan Mulvaney, who just one day say they're trans without any mental health care, just all of a sudden they're trans without doing any surgeries or any hormone usage. That's dangerous, because why do you think we have a large group of young people calling themselves trans? So I don't agree with that. And I think it needs to stay in a mental health space, and I don't think we should be celebrating it like it's just some amazing thing that somebody can. You can't change your sex, friend. Mm-hmm. I didn't change my sex. I'm still a woman. I'm an ugly woman, but I'm still a woman.
Okay, let's get into Josh. We only have you for, a few more minutes. I want to talk to you.
Okay.
Josh Seiter, I love the guy. Crazy. So am I. I'm not going to. You're probably crazy too. I think we're all probably a little crazy. But I think that he made a very strong point that a man could just put on a dress and all of a sudden go urinate in the little girl's room next to a little girl. And a lot of people accepted him. A lot of people called him out. You were calling him out from the beginning. So was he good or was he bad, in your opinion?
Well, Alex, do you want to play his initial reaction?
Yeah, let's play the initial.
Okay, yeah.
Transgender is actually a misnomer. For people that claim to have a hold on the science, they're horrible at lexicology and etymology. And they use these semantical games to try to confuse people, and they're always changing the meaning of words and things like that. And so he doesn't even understand that it's his own community that has set these rules. And I'm just playing within the limits of those rules. So if he's upset, he should be upset at the nebulous framework of medical guidelines that have come out when it pertains to transgender individuals, and he should be mad at the medical community for making it possible.
Well, Josh, first off, yes, if you would do your research on me, I'm 100% upset at the transgender. I'm a transsexual of 32 years. I am a biological female. I transitioned to look like a man, blah, blah, blah. That being said, I get why you did the grift. It makes total sense to me, but you should understand that people like me do exist and that I do acknowledge biology, and I am very upset at that community, not my community.
Well, you have a unique position, though, and I think that was very well spoken. So is Josh good? We can call it a grift. I think he couldn't debate that. It was a grift. He got a lot of hits on the internet. He went viral. I don't know if he monetized that much, but is that good? I think it's good that he kind of lampooned and showed how silly all this is, but I want your opinion as somebody that's actually a part of this community.
100%. I think it was great that somebody had to do it, because if we were going to continue on the road we're going on, we are in a lot of trouble. Seriously, not only the trans space, but your space, the whole world is in a lot of trouble. We got to watch out for these young people, and women's sports is being destroyed by these people. So yeah, I actually appreciate what he did. I do. I actually appreciate it. But why I sit here is because I didn't sort of appreciate him kind of not acknowledging me as an actual transsexual. And I know I said like real transsexual. That's why I call myself a transsexual, because I acknowledge my biology. I'm not here to fool you in any way, shape, or form. And I'm not here to make you feel uncomfortable. I'm here to, so I have gender dysphoria. It sucks. I don't want it. I wish I was born a dude, but I'm not. I have to do all this nonsense on a daily basis, right? So that being said, I think what he did is on some level a service to the trans activism and community, so we can kind of see that we need to pull back. We need to pull back on the reins and say we are going too fast and we are destroying a good thing for all of us transsexual people.
And I think you and Josh would actually get along. We came to find out a little bit after the fact. What is this full screen 7 and 8? I hope there's no nudity.
No, I'll just read it.
What is it?
So read it. So I got a text from this reporter the next day. Be like, did you know about this? I said, no. So Basically, Josh Seiter has an OnlyFans, which I don't know why we didn't pick up on because it's the only link in his link tree on his Instagram. But she said, for obvious reasons, I cannot and will not share these photos. But if you want to, spend the $20. Anyone with gay bear fetishes that gets off on gaining weight while playing with one's own belly button hole is not okay. Anyone who poses himself to make it look like he has woman anatomy is not okay. Because apparently he would like bend over and do the, oh, my balls are gone.
Was he nude though, Jimmy?
Yes.
Well, he was nude. I see. I don't know.
Cheeks.
Oh, what? He's spreading his hole. He was showing his hole.
Yeah.
Full hole, dude. Full hole.
Yeah.
You guys saw this. I don't want you to look it up, but we're sure we can verify that he's spreading.
I mean, well, she literally called me, and the tremor in her voice, the trembling in her voice, I knew she had seen something.
I mean, you can Venmo Jimmy $20. I'm not.
I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
No, we're gonna get fired.
well,
HR.
Buck,
I'm not.
Well,
getting
Buck,
it.
here's the thing. Y'all were, kind of beefing. What better way to come together? You and Josh, do a little porno.
Well, he did. He reached out to me. He actually reached out to me, so I'm going to have a conversation with him on Friday. He did reach out to me, so
okay,
I'll
perfect.
actually talk to him about his OnlyFans account and see what's up with that, my friend.
Well,
So
he might watch this because I asked him. I was like, "How have you supported yourself financially while you're doing this script?" He's like, "Oh, I've invested very well." And I felt like, "No, you were doing OnlyFans." Like, come on, bro.
It is an investment of sorts.
I mean,
it is an investment, Jimmy. So let's not.
He probably makes more money than all of us combined doing OnlyFans. So props to him.
Not me, but
Well,
all right.
not you.
not me.
Now, Buck, okay, speaking of money, you were on the forefront, I said this earlier, of this whole trans stuff. At one point, weren't you the top adult film actor? I don't mean to say actress.
Well, not of all, because I had a very niche space. I was the only one like myself in the pornography business, and I was doing very well financially, but I was not the number one. I was the number one of a transsexual man.
You were the number
for
one
sure.
trans.
Totally.
My grind so refined, I got no time for no games. Ask yourself